Continuing the Absolute Ben 10 series, turning Ben 10 aliens into something more grounded, and today we're taking on Accelerate. And this one is tricky, because if I get it wrong, he either looks like a guy in a suit or not accelerate at all. So let's see if I can actually pull this off. So before I even opened Photoshop, I already knew the direction I wanted for Accelerate. And it wasn't going to be a simple realistic version. I wanted to push him into something more organic. Something that feels like it actually evolved and not designed. And that's where the inspiration came in. I started looking at the Xenomorph from the Alien series because that creature does something really well. It feels alive and also unsettling. But that's exactly the tone I want to hear. So at this stage, it's really just about hunting, finding the right images, extracting small parts, and slowly building something new out of them. It's not about copying one reference, it's about combining multiple ideas into something that feels original. Now, the legs were interesting. Instead of going fully mechanical or alien, I added more natural looking tire structures, and yeah, that sounds weird at first, but think about it like this. For this species, changing a tire might be as same as us cutting our toenails. It's just part of their biology. For the face, I went back to some of the older interpretations, especially the 2005 version and the Ben 10 Dynamite comic series. They already had a slightly more aggressive tone, so I used that as a base. And then I pushed it further, more sharp, more alien, and less friendly. Next, I added these blue energy lines across the body, not just for aesthetics, although it looks good, but to show that there's power running through him, like there's something underneath the surface that's constantly active, like whenever Flash charges up when he runs. It gives the design a sense of life. One big change I made is that I removed the whole visor idea. In the original design, Accelerate has that closed helmet look when he runs. But in my version, I don't want it to feel like an armor. I just want it to feel like a skin. Because the moment it looks like a suit, you lose the illusion. At this point, you can start to see the shift and still reads as Accelerate, but it doesn't feel like the cartoon anymore, and that's the goal. Now for the background. I'm not doing anything static because this character is all about speed, so I'm adding a heavy motion blur, something that feels like he's already moving even when he's standing still. Because with a character like this, the environment matters just as the design. If the world doesn't support the idea, the illusion breaks. And to bring everything together, a quick camera raw filter just to unify the lighting, push the contrast, and make all the elements sit in the same world. And this is Absolute Accelerate, more organic, more grounded, and a little more unsettling. So I will be continuing this series, so if you like this kind of redesign, stick around, subscribe. The next one will be my final for the time being. If you haven't seen Absolute Heatblast or Absolute Forearms, check it out. And if you're enjoying this, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.